Hi guys, I am here in Westford, Massachusetts at our one of our most recent flips. This is a really nice one, and it's been a lot of work really to just get it going, to get it demoed and cleaned out and kind of get everything started, because like any flip, once you get started you realize there's so much more that needs to be done. But I'm excited to show you the progress so far, so come on in. Oh, actually, first thing I want to share with you is that we finally, after a week of rain, had some dry weather. So that meant that we could get this house pressure washed and prepped for the primer and painting the house. It's really going to make a big difference. As you can see on this house, it needs painting. So we're going to be doing white and black, and I cannot wait to see how it comes out. As you come in, you come straight into our beautiful living area. We actually just came from Floor & Decor. We're delivering tile today as we speak. We're going to be retiling this fireplace. We got some really pretty, like a whitish stone that we're going to recover this with. And then I think I was going to keep this and paint it, but I think we're actually going to pull it, and I want to put in like a distressed wood beam. I think it's going to look much better with our floors, the color of our paint, and with our stonework. So it's going to be really cool. Stay tuned for that one. A lot of the walls have been painted or primed, as you can see, and we're kind of, I think pretty soon we'll be putting in the flooring, so we're getting there, probably about a week. I'm going to step down carefully because there used to be a step here that actually wasn't really to code, so we're building a new step. That step is going to run from here all the way across the room, so that'll be a nice feature in our pretty living room, second living room. One thing that we loved about this house was the wood slat work on the ceiling, so we just repaired this area so that we could make sure to keep it. And we painted that. We're gonna actually do black for these beams, and I think I'll be replacing that fan with like a black and wood fan, because it'll be nice to keep a fan in here actually, because you've got your slider doors, so we want to get some air running through the house. This is actually being removed. It's not functional, and I think we're going to have a much bigger living area in here once that's removed. This was like a weird shelf. As you can see, that's all filled in, and the reason that we did that is when you come in here, we actually have a little new pantry closet. So who doesn't want extra room in the kitchen? So come into our beautiful kitchen. These were skylights that the previous owner had actually covered over because they were like leaking or there were issues with them. So they actually covered them, but it looked not good. So now it's been drywalled, painted. To add more light in here, we're adding cans in the ceiling. You can see one, there's going to actually be two there and then two down here. We are going to be removing this shortly so that it's a nice, wide, big, open kitchen. I think it's really going to be kind of like a dramatic effect in here. It's going to make it look really nice. When we first bought this house, this wall was not here. We added this actually because of it just makes it more appealing as you walk in the house and more functional, and it will close off this basement because it is partially finished downstairs. We have a lot of work to do down there, but it looks really nice and we're happy about that. And then you can come in. This is one of the bedrooms. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath. So that's one of the bedrooms, just needs paint and lighting and flooring, of course. We're going to be doing all our flooring soon. We have our dining room. We're going to put a pretty light here. The doors out to the backyard are going to be just beautiful slider doors. And then come on in here. This is where we did a lot of things. So we actually changed the doorway to this little bathroom that was here. So this will actually be just like the second bathroom in the house. And we added a huge master bath in the back that I'm going to show you. So this is the smaller bathroom. Another thing we're doing in this house is when we first bought it, the washer dryer was still down in the partially, basically unfinished side of the basement. So we wanted to bring that up because this home is actually true one-level living, and we wanted to make sure that everything, your laundry's included. So we have this area all prepped and ready. It's been done, and it's going to be a stackable washer dryer, and it's going to be right outside of your master bedroom. So really cool.